Well, hi everyone, and welcome to Community Journal. Thank you very much for tuning us in. We really appreciate it. We have an interesting show for you today, and lots going on. Here we are almost into October. I can't believe it.
We were off Cape for a few days and we couldn't believe that some of the leaves were turning on our way off Cape.
Yeah, yeah, it was
We were surprised.
amazing. The seasons are really on the march, that's for sure. And although it didn't feel like it with the humidity down here
No.
the last couple of days, and we did get some beneficial rain. It was quite amazing. I recorded about a third of an inch, and then last night about a tenth of an inch. But we were down in Connecticut, and there are towns in Connecticut that got over 8 inches of rain. They had some real problems down there.
They did. There were school closings. There were a long list of school delayed for a few hours.
Yeah.
And it was just amazing.
So we had, again, dodged another bullet.
Yes,
I mean,
we did. And we got enough rain that it helped.
we did.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. So, the season's are really coming along, and a lot going on in town. So we've got to move right along, and we're going to start off today with the Conservation Trust. And Michael and Tyler sat down with Dinah to bring us up to date with what's going on there. So let's take a look at it right now.
Hello, I'm here with Tyler Maycath and Michael Locke of the Harwich Conservation Trust again, and looking forward to hearing updates on some of the things we've been talking about over the last few months.
Thanks for having us, Dinah.
As always, a lot going on.
Yeah.
And starting with your Cornelius Pond project, Mike, I think you want to talk about that?
Sure.
Right?
First, thanks again for having us, and thanks also to the Stellar staff here, Jamie and Caleb, and all the volunteers that make this resource possible. Channel 18 is a wonderful way to connect folks to what's going on in town.
Thank you.
Yes, yeah, appreciate it.
You're welcome on behalf of all of us.
So the 15-acre Cornelius Pond Woodlands project, it has been unfolding over the past year. In 2018, we're trying to raise funds, a total goal of $850,000 to preserve up to 15 acres that includes a variety of habitats, forest and wetland and a meadow, as well as more than 1,000 feet of shoreline on Cornelius Pond. Here's a photo of that shoreline of October last year. It's just gorgeous. It's
So beautiful.
It is. It's a kettle pond, so just hark back to about 18,000 years ago when the glacier receded and left huge chunks of ice in the Cape Cod coastal plain landscape and huge depressions in the landscape. And groundwater rose over time and filled these depressions, and that has become our coastal plain kettle ponds, this being a prime example. And it's very rare to be able to find not only a parcel of 15 acres in size, but one that includes more than 1,000 feet of shoreline. Look at the reflection in the pond. So this is a beautiful property. Thanks to support from donors and town meeting voters, we have acquired now enough funds to get us to roughly the $760,000 mark. So, excuse me, let me back up a second. We have $140,000 left to go. So that would be $710,000 we have pledged at the moment. So $140,000 left to go by the end of the year through pledges and funds received in hand. This map shows the property in context, the red polygon shape there. Just south of there and to the west a bit is Oak Street and the community center. You see in the lower left corner of the frame. So not far from here. It'll be a great walking trail. Once we've preserved the property, we hope to open up a walking trail loop so folks can enjoy the diversity of habitats and the scenic views. There's the meadow. Beautiful stretch of open habitat. Open habitats represent less than 2% of the habitat types across the Cape. So to have a meadow amidst the forest and the wetland is also a unique feature. So folks can still contribute to this effort, get us through that home stretch, raise the final $140,000 by the end of the year. Folks can go online to harwichconservationtrust.org, or many folks will contribute through a check or sometimes wire transfers. Whatever works for folks. We're available at Harwich Conservation Trust, and I think this will be a wonderful community benefit once we actually raise enough funds to preserve the property.
It really is spectacular. It's such a beautiful, beautiful property.
Yeah, it is.
And certainly well worth preserving. So I hope that people will step up and get you over the final hurdle.
Yeah,
right?
thanks. Yes.
And it will benefit all of us. Sounds absolutely wonderful. What a
Yeah.
great job you've been doing.
Well,
working on it.
thanks
Thank you.
to so many who support the land-saving work of the Trust. Yeah, thanks, Dinah. Yeah.
Thanks, Dinah.
Okay, and now we're on to coastal sweeping with
yeah.
Tyler.
Yes.
Right? Coming right up.
Yes, this Saturday, it's at 9 a.m. At Saquatucket Harbor parking lot is where we're meeting. So Coast Sweep is actually, it's an international event. The state of Massachusetts actually organizes Coast Sweep through Coastal Zone Management. And so they provide us with some supplies. There is a photo of some folks participating in Tour de Trash a couple of years ago. This is a very similar effort where we're collecting recyclables and trash along the beaches and shorelines of Harwich.
And you give people bags and
Bags are provided.
and gloves.
Gloves are provided, yep.
Okay, great.
So we're gonna,
And I know it's always a fun time, actually, as well as being a very important thing. I think the people who've been involved in it in the past have really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I know I was involved in it a few times, and it's been really great.
that's great.
Day.
Yeah. It's really important to keep plastic in particular out of the ocean.
Oh, yes.
It degrades to so many things that are harmful to marine life and
Yeah.
to human health as well, like dioxin. So, yeah, it's going to be a great day. It's 9 to 11 in the morning, and again, bags and gloves are provided. So, we're asking people to RSVP to me, if possible, Tyler at harwichconservationtrust.org.
Okay.
But you are free to just show up as well.
And people will be then sent out from Saquatucket
Yep.
to various
We
locations,
will,
is
yeah.
that right?
We're going to disperse along the shorelines of Harwich,
Yep.
focusing in the particular areas that might need a little bit more attention.
Okay, you'll be able to point the way.
That's right.
Okay. Wonderful, thank
Yes.
you. That sounds like a very good project. Okay, and now on to walks.
Yeah, we've got some great walks.
Lots of walks,
So this,
right?
yeah, this time of year is
Great day, great time for walking, yeah?
yes, the autumn season with the cooler temperatures and the changing colors in the landscape. So we've got a wonderful 3-walk series. Harwich Conservation Trust is partners with our sister land trusts in Truro and Wellfleet on this walk. And this one is called The First People, Before and After the First Encounter. So chronicles the Native American history and early colonial history, right at that time of first contact between Native Americans and the Pilgrims. So the first walk is going to chronicle family life of Native Americans prior to European contact. That's going to take place in Harwich, October 13th. The next walk will be October 20th, also on a Saturday. These are each in the morning. That one's going to be in Truro, in the Cape Cod National Seashore. So we go out beyond the borders of Harwich and check out some of the landscapes and history of the Outer Cape. That one's going to cover the topic of Cornhill and Miles Standish's foray into the interior landscape, leading up to the first encounter of 1620. You see a photo here taken by Rick Moriarty of some of these Native American history walks that have been very popular with folks. And then the final one in that 3-walk series is Saturday, October 27th, and the topic there will be From the Praying Indians of the Lower Cape to King Philip's War of 1675. That one will be in Wellfleet. So they're $45 for the series. The walk leaders are 12th generation Cape Codder Todd Kelly and Native American Marcus Hendricks, who hails from Wampanoag and Nipmuc heritage. They're a great team, and it's really a wonderful experience. That's a picture of Marcus right there, talking to folks about some history of the Native Americans. So folks can register online, harwichconservationtrust.org.
Can you say more about the praying Indians?
Yes.
That's an interesting.
It is an interesting topic. So This is how we have been describing it to folks interested in this series, in particular that one that you mentioned on the 27th
Yeah.
about the praying Indians. Consider how the first people of the area had to make difficult decisions about family and community in a rapidly changing world. We will compare the outcomes of social displacement for many communities and the safety of the Lower Cape for others at the time of the King Philip's War. So quite a mix of historical viewpoints and stories to be shared.
As it should be.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yeah. So
That's great. Sounds like an interesting series, so be
Yeah.
sure to sign up
in
for
a
that.
yeah, beautiful time of year
Yeah,
in that month
yeah.
of October.
Right.
Yeah.
And now, the long-awaited astronomy walk
Oh.
may be
Yeah.
about to take place. Is that right,
Yeah, maybe
Tyler?
we'll pull it off this time. We've unfortunately
It's all
had
about the skies.
yeah. Unfortunately, we've had to cancel 2 prior scheduled astronomy stargazing events, but we have one at this Sunday at Red River Beach. It looks like beautiful sky viewing conditions. It should be clear. We have amateur astronomer Michael Payne leading the event. It's going to be 7:30 p.m. at Red River Beach until about 9. So folks will be able to view late summer and early fall constellations, Scorpius, Sagittarius, Taurus, Saturn, Jupiter, and Mars, etc. He's going to have a telescope on hand. There'll be star charts that we're going to give out to folks. So it should be a great time. We're asking folks to RSVP to events at harwichconservationtrust.org, just so we can not have too many people come and everybody can have an enjoyable experience. And again, that's free of charge. Sunday, 7:30.
Great, great. Well, I'm sure the weather will cooperate this time. I'm
Yeah.
sure it will. Okay, and then you have a capabilities tour.
Yes.
I was reading about. That sounds really fun.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Interesting.
This is part of our Life on the Farm series of tours. So recall in the spring when we visited Holcomb Rock Blueberry Farm in Dennis, and we also led a tour of Cape Cod Lavender Farm right in Harwich Center. This one is at the Capabilities Farm in Dennis. And there's a photo of some of the wonderful tomatoes that Capabilities Farm produces. So Capabilities Farm on 6A in Dennis has been in place since 2006, and they provide employment opportunities for people with disabilities while also acting as a hub in the Cape Cod community to promote local sustainable farming. And the Capabilities Farm, as you can see there, provides a wonderful array of produce and flowers, pesticide-free. And these are available to the public through the Capabilities Farm itself, another Capabilities store, farmers markets, restaurants, and even local food pantries. And cost is $10 per person. Proceeds benefit both nonprofits, that's being the co-sponsors, Harwich Conservation Trust and Capabilities. James Barnes, who is the Director of Social Enterprise and Job Creator there at Capabilities, will be the tour leader. And that's going to happen Saturday, September 29th from 9 to 10 in the morning. We asked folks to register online at our website, harwichconservationtrust.org, but we're really excited to continue these Life on the Farm tours, and especially this one at Capabilities.
Capabilities is beautiful, and I
Yeah.
just love to go there and soak up all of the produce and the beautiful
Yes.
flowers and all the things that they have going there. And it's such a great, organization
It is.
too. You
It
know,
is,
really,
yeah.
It employs a lot of people, and it's a great thing to do. It sounds like a fun tour too.
Yes, yeah, we're excited.
Yeah. Good.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. So you did want to mention the wine tasting.
Oh
coming
yeah,
up, did
thanks
you
for the
not?
reminder.
Yeah.
Yes, coming up, fall wine tasting dinner at the Port Restaurant right down there in Harwich Port. We're really excited. $100 per person, but that covers wonderful multi-course dinner, selected wines provided by Bob and Judy Valchus of Liquor and More of Orleans,
Nice.
formerly Orleans Wine and Spirits. And there'll be wine commentary from a lady who's coming all the way from New Zealand. A vineyard in
Wow.
New Zealand, yeah. So selected wines, tax and gratuity,
Great.
all included in that $100 per person.
And what is the date?
Admission. It's October 14th.
October 14th.
From 5 to 8 in the evening. You have to register through our website, harwichconservationtrust.org. It's a great fundraiser. Helps us with projects just like the 15-acre Cornelius Pond Woodlands effort.
Yes.
So we hope folks can join us for that wine tasting dinner. It'll be fun.
Okay, all right. Well, as always, so much going on, and we look forward to a great weekend with lots of activities.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so thanks again for coming in and telling us all about it.
Thanks, Dinah.
And
Thanks,
for all
Dinah.
your ongoing work. It's great.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And we thank Michael and Tyler for sitting down with Dinah, bringing us up to date.
Yes.
They do
Very
wonderful
interesting.
work. We say it all the time, and
Yes, they
really
do.
do great work. And yeah, I always have to comment on the great photography. Every time they do a piece, the photography is so good.
It is breathtaking.
It really is.
To think it's our town.
Yeah, I know it. They really. I don't know who actually takes the pictures. I don't know if it's Michael or who actually takes the photographs.
It's volunteer, I think, but I'm not
they
positive.
just take beautiful
think Michael may
pictures.
take some
And
too.
yeah. So you have got some very good announcements there.
I do. I have several, and I've chosen for the first two to talk about fundraisers. The Harwichport and Chase Libraries together are presenting their 10th annual literary tea. It's going to be held at the beautiful Requasset Resort on Pleasant Bay on Thursday, October 4th from 1 to 4 p.m. It's only $55. It's their major fundraiser, and they're going to be presenting Hank Philippi Ryan and Juliet Fay as their authors. There'll be a wonderful high tea, author presentations by the two ladies I just mentioned, book sales and signings, and a raffle. So if you are interested, please contact either of the libraries for tickets. Harwichport Library, you can call 508-432-3320, or Chase Library, 508-432-2610. And if you go, I'll see you there. I'm
Yeah,
looking
there's
forward to it.
two great guests at
Yes,
that
yes.
event,
I remember
really.
Hank Philippi Ryan,
Yeah,
especially from
yeah.
her time on Channel 7 as a news reporter. and-
That's right. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
a
going to
consumer
be
reporter.
a very nice event.
Yeah, she's a mystery novel writer now, I think.
Yeah, wow, very talented. Both ladies are very,
Very
very talented.
talented, yes,
So that
Juliet
should be a
Fay as
very
well.
nice take. Yeah.
Yes.
And you're going.
Yes, I am.
Lucky you.
I'm looking forward to it. Love high tea. Anyway, there's going to also be a fundraiser right here at the Harwich Community Center on Saturday, October 13th, and it is going to be an indoor yard sale. It will be held from noon to 3 p.m. Set up for those who want to sell items at it is at 11 a.m. in the multipurpose room. And this is to benefit the Friends of Harwich Youth and Harwich Children's Fund. It's only $25 donation per table. So if you have some items that you would like to share with others for a little money, you can get yourself a table for $25 and meet some folks from the town and from around the Cape that will come over to this fundraiser. And if you want to reserve a spot and help Harwich families and kids, please call or email Sheila House at 774-212-3805. Now, you can email Sheila, but I'm going to tell you to call her because it's a long email.
We always say
that's,
that.
Yes, that I think would be hard to copy correctly. So again, the number to call is 774-212-3805. Sorry, Sheila.
And you know that is a great deal. You know, $25
I know, it
donation
really
for a
is,
table.
yes.
You can put so much stuff on
On a table,
and
absolutely.
do pretty well.
Yes.
Really, that's a good deal.
And it's a good cause.
Yes, it
Very
is.
good cause.
There's going to be some road work, if you haven't already noticed it. There's been a lot of road work going on in the
And-
town.
Yes, especially in our area.
Yeah,
where we
and
live.
you know, they're replacing a lot of the infrastructure underneath the roads. A lot of the pipes are being replaced and whatnot. And of course, with that comes you know, a little bit of inconvenience, but eventually they will, you know, fix all of the roads. But I just wanted to give you an update. You know, there's going to be from Wednesday, October 3rd, all the way through Monday and Tuesday, October 15th and 16th. They're going to be base course paving on different roads from Cahoon Road. I won't mention all of them, but each day from the 3rd of October all the way through the 16th of October, Cahoon, Doane, Pilgrim, Earl, that whole area, they're going to be doing road work. They're going to be doing grinding. They're going to be doing driveway aprons, all of that type of work. You know, when they're done, it's going to be very nice. It'll be great. The pipes will have been replaced and underneath, so it's all good. It's just a pain in the neck while they're doing it. So just be patient. They usually have people there to guide you if they have a lane shut off, and luckily they're doing it this time of year, so it's a minor inconvenience at this point. So just be
But
aware
good to
of
know
that.
about.
Yes, it is
Yes.
good to know about. A new effort, which I think this one is great. This is something new: coffee with a cop. This is a great idea. Join your neighbors and police officers for coffee and conversation. This is going to take place on Wednesday, October 3rd, right at the community center, right here, from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. The mission of Coffee with a Cop is to break down barriers between the police and the citizens they serve by removing the agenda and allowing opportunities to ask questions and voice concerns and get to know the officers in your community. This is a great opportunity. If you don't know the officers here in the community, this is a great opportunity to just drop in, have a cup of coffee, and just enjoy some conversation with some of our police officers. And this event is being presented by the Harwich Police Department. And again, it's Wednesday, October 3rd, from 8:30 to 10 a.m. right here at the community center.
Wow, what a great idea.
Yeah, that is a
Coffee with
great
a cop.
idea.
Nice idea.
Yeah, that is a nice idea. And we're going to now, our next piece is, we have a wonderful weight room here. And for those of you that haven't used it, you really should, because it's probably one of the best weight rooms around without being in a professional gym.
I agree.
It's
Yes.
just incredible. And Jill Brown sat down with Dinah to bring us up to date with what's going on at the weight room. So let's take a look.
Hello, I'm here with Jill Brown, who is a certified personal trainer, and I asked her to come in so that she could talk a little bit about some of the services that she offers here at the community center. There are lots of activities at the community center. We have a fitness room, which is a very important part of what goes on here, but we also have lots and lots of classes, and Jill is involved in both the fitness room and also in offering classes. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do actually at the fitness room?
Sure. Thank you for having me. I come in Monday mornings and Thursday mornings for 2 hours, usually about 9:15 to 11:15. I'm there to offer instruction on how to use the machines. I can help you if you have any type of medical condition, knee problems, anything like that. So it's free instruction if you're a member.
And I can attest to the fact that Jill's services are really, really useful. When I first started in the fitness room, she really was helpful in terms of helping me figure out what to do on which machines, and she's very gentle, very careful, and extremely well trained, clearly.
Thank you.
You also have a class, don't you, that you offer here?
I do. So I teach 2 classes, Thursday at 6 p.m. and Saturday at 8:30 a.m. It's open to anyone. I usually just have ladies come, but we usually start with a 1-mile walk, which is outside, unless there's too much ice, but we even get out there in the winter. And then we come in, we use light weights, kettlebells, the big physio balls, and a lot of work on the floor for abs. So it's great for anybody. If you do need me to modify the class, I can. So I encourage anyone to stop by.
Okay, so again, that's quite personal in terms of helping each person in the class.
Yes.
So that's useful if people want more than just the fitness room. So do you do other things outside of here? You have other...
I do. So
Other
I
work
own
of
my own
this sort?
business. Yep. I see people in their homes for personal training. I'm also a certified holistic nutritionist, so I do a lot of nutrition counseling, helping people with newly diagnosed type 2 diabetes or obesity, some kids that maybe aren't eating correctly. So I see a whole span of people. I also teach 3 classes a week at the Wingate Assisted Living. So I really see from kids all the way through elderly. I mean, I have a 98-year-old lady in that class, so it's really great.
It's so wonderful to have someone who works so well with elder people, such as myself, I should say, and older, because, you know, if you don't use it, you lose it. And we
Yes.
all learn that
Yeah.
pretty early on. But you really have a way of keeping people going and helping them figure out how to specify their particular training.
Yeah,
which I think
and
is
that's really
great.
important.
It's really great.
You don't want to lose your balance as you age, strength, and those things tend to go. And then you just sometimes people get depressed or, they end up just sitting, and then you really do lose it. So just getting in here, it doesn't have to be a lot of weight. You can do light weights, and I can help you get started with that.
That's so great. And just again, we have so many different things going on at the community center. We have a huge booklet of information about all the different classes and activities that go on here. And the fitness room, there's a little flyer specific to the fitness room, which is where Jill hangs out on Mondays and Thursdays
Yep.
for 2 hours each time. And it, again, is a free service to any member of the fitness room, which is really a wonderful amenity for this town and for those who join. So thank you so much, Jill, for coming in and talking about what you do here. And it's a big part of what happens here. So thanks.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
And we thank Jill and Dinah for sitting down and bringing us up to date. And that weight room, they've got great equipment.
Yes,
and,
they do.
It's
And it's
just,
a great bargain, it really
It
is.
really is. It definitely is. And you've got something very important there that you need to talk
Yes,
about.
I do. I love this boutique costume donation drive, and I love Boo, B-O-O, teak. Here at the community center, they are looking for people to donate their gently used Halloween costumes for kids in need. And it's a very important thing because there's a lot of children out there that look so forward to Halloween, but they don't really have nice costumes. And this is a way that they can have them. I have a couple of questions here that I can give you the answers to if you want to know a little bit more about it. What is gently used? Most Halloween costumes will show some minor signs of wear. Of course, kids are wearing them. However, we cannot use costumes that have prominent stains or tears. So that wouldn't be a good idea to donate those. Remember that your donated costume is supposed to help a child feel special and confident on Halloween, so it should be in good shape. Do you take partial costumes or dress-up accessories? Absolutely. As long as they are in, quote, gently used condition, they can always put random costume parts such as tutus, masks, or capes to good use, and wands, and little princess tiaras, and what have you. Do I have to label or package my donated costume? It's really helpful if you do include a note with your costume that tells them the age it's appropriate for, what size it is, what it's supposed to be, a superhero or princess, etc. Including the costume's original packaging or on a hanger and plastic garment bag makes it so much easier for them to store the costume, but they always accept good costumes without those items. So if you have any costumes or costume accessories you have no more use for, please drop them off at the community center front desk. And now there are also drop boxes located at both the police department, the public safety complex, and at Brooks Library. And then on October 18th, right here at the community center from 5 to 8 p.m., the children who need costumes will come and pick out their costume, and everything is free. So if you need more information, I'll give you a phone number. Sorry,
Oh,
Jack.
good. Yeah.
Yes, Harwich Community Center phone number is 508-430-7568. Sorry.
I can't stress enough how important that effort is.
I know, it really is, because we were in education, as we've mentioned before, and you know, we knew children that were in need for winter coats, for Halloween costumes, and so on.
And Halloween means so much to kids. You know,
And
they
a lot
love
of
it.
schools still have that Halloween
Yeah,
parade, especially
yeah.
in the lower grades,
That's right.
kindergarten, first, second grade, yeah.
So if, try and donate if you can.
Yes,
That would
if
be
you have
great.
something usable, please share.
Very good. Thanks, Eileen.
Okay.
Here is something I know both young and old love. It's called Touch a Truck.
Yes, I know some young and old that like it.
She's hinting about me. Touch a Truck is coming to Harwich, of course, right at the community center. It's being presented by the Harwich Community Center. Kids of all ages are invited to climb up on and sit in the driver's seat of some of their favorite trucks and interact with the people who help protect and maintain our community. And this is going to be a family fun day on Saturday, October 13th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Right in the community center parking lot. And it's free and it's open to all ages. It's an interactive and educational event that gives children of all ages a chance to learn about their favorite trucks. And this is really a great opportunity. For more information, you can call 508-430-7568. That's 508-430-7568. That's Touch a Truck, coming right here to the Harwich Community Center, right out back, right in the yard. And this is a great opportunity to have a lot of fun. October 13th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
And I assume it's a rain or shine event.
Yeah, it doesn't say, so I would assume it
Yes,
is, rain or
yes,
shine.
yes.
Because you can get in a
Jamie is
truck if it's
nodding
raining.
yes,
Yeah.
so yes, it is.
Yeah, it rained last year,
Oh,
we were
and you
just told,
survived.
and
Very
and
good.
everybody survives.
Yes, everybody has a rain jacket, I'm sure. so-
Absolutely, absolutely. Very good. Folks, that is our show for this week. We really appreciate you joining us on behalf of all of us here at Channel 18. Thank you so much.
And please take advantage of everything we told you about going on around our nice town of Harwich.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.